we got a box here I'm going to open up. I just started opening it, but I stopped and I realized I should film this because if anything's damaged or something, that's the whole reason why I got lazy or something. I forgot. So, got the recorder going. Had this nice note attached to the side of it. It's from Glenn, and he's out there in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And he wants to replace the standard 2879s with C's, which he provided the C pills. And, wants us to give it a clown tune and look at the delay on there. And maybe even a clown light. I don't know if I can guarantee the what does he call it? The the light that goes with the audio. I haven't done that one in a while. I think I forgot how to do it, to be honest with you. But they kept burning out on me, so that's why I went to just having the light go on. But we might give that a try. We'll see how much time we have and all that good stuff. But at the very least, we'll get a clown on there with a clown nose light that goes on. But anyway, I'm going to open this up here. Got some nice skip in the background that I can never talk to because we never have conditions. What we're hearing is the west side talking to like Alabama. Because we just don't get conditions in Chicago anymore, so no point in us ever even firing anything up. And that's why we haven't got our mobiles going, because it's like, why? There's nobody to talk to. Mine's just sitting in the driveway. I don't understand this packing job, to be quite frank with you. I never really quite seen such a thing. I'm not really sure what this is. But usually I could reuse these boxes, but I don't think this is going to happen. I'm not sure what he did here. I think he had a couple extra rolls of tape that he had to, get rid of. I don't. But the important thing is that it's protected. I'm just going to mangle this box, if you don't mind, because I'm definitely not using it again. So I'm going to go a little wild here because I'm getting a little aggravated. Not going to lie. Somewhere in here there is a box. Okay, that's history. We got a box in a box, which is always good for protection. There we go. Okay, now I see what's going on. Now we got a nice deal going on here. All right. There she is. Oh gosh. Very nice. Very nicely packed. More notes. Hey. You guys are funny. Notes are good. Notes are a good thing. It's a cool looking box. I'm not gonna lie. Holy crap, it's heavy. What is this thing? Holy mama. Okay, wait a minute. Gotta try this from a different angle. Okay. Mommy. What is this? Why is that in there? Oh. Sure, that's the pills. This thing is cool. That is a heavy, cool old box. Look at that. Big Dog. Isn't he the guy out in Texas? Pretty sure that's him. Very cool. Look at this thing, man. I love it. I already like the cables. Got nice cables on there. Welding cables. Got a couple chokes on there. I'm digging it. Nice looking fan. Held on with tie ties. Not sure I'm real happy about that. But if it ain't broke, don't mess with it. Replace 6 transistors. I love it. You know how I am. You know I'm getting old and forgetful, and I don't know whose box belongs to who or anything like that, or whose box is in. So you write it on the box and on the box. I love it. I love it. And give it a clown tune. And and check this, check that, and thanks, Glenn. I love it. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny stuff right there. Made a mess around here. You packed it real nice, but man, I don't like it. I don't like these fuzzies. I got a vacuum and stuff. Making work for me around here, people.
So we got to go. We got to. Oh, sorry about the ruckus. I got to go over here. I should be giving you a tour while I'm doing this, I reckon. I've been cleaning up a little bit around here, trying to make it organized and whatnot. Bear with me, peeps. This is how we keep our station clean. Ah! I lost a perfectly good Q-tip. Okay.
That's enough ruckus for now. Right? He also sent me a note. It was on the side. Very cool. And we got, I'm sure these are the pills. Bring you guys back in here. There you go. 6 matching C pills. Excellent. Very cool. All right. Let me flip this around, take you on a little tour. Okay, let's see. Well, there's my station. We added a nice, we call it load tester. Thing's awesome. Got it from Harbor Freight. I saw Bibby using it. I said, I got to get one of those. So we got over here. This camera. Work with me, man. We just got, I'm excited about this. I got my peak meter working. This is a second one. It's not the one that's in the garage. This is another one. So it's a Bird peak meter. It's got the ×1 and ×2 settings. So I'm kind of excited about that. Got a little red clown nose light on there. Or blue, red. I have dyslexia of color. So we got that going on. So that way I was able to leave it down here because I got tired of bringing it back and forth. So now I got one for down here. It's like I have to have duplicates of everything. 2 dummy loads. Got one down there. Got one in the garage. 2 bird line sections with peak meters. I had to bring one of my 711 radios down here for testing. Got some spare coaxes now. Got my meters. Yes, I actually broke down and got a new voltmeter because this turd, which I should throw in the garbage, I don't know. I don't think it's reading right. It's been throwing me a curveball. So this is kind of some projects we're working on here. Just projects. Kind of organize this a little bit. Got some. Don't be eyeballing my shirts. It's only for the elites. Bunch of radios that don't work and stuff. I'm pretty sure I blew up my nice 711 radio down here. I don't know. Got some. Just got an old Johnson back there. Got my Swinger amp back there. And got some drums we never play because the cymbals are all shot, so we never play them. Well, I'm gonna have to edit that out. I don't know if he wants me to. This is a friend of mine. It's a 6-pill base station. Needs 1 Toshiba pill. Waiting for the pills from Gatekeeper. And what I wanted to show you was I organized all the packing stuff. And this belongs to 406. This belongs to 406, the Midnight Cowboy. That's for his power supply. That's going to be a matching power supply with his 32 pill, which I'm running in the garage right now. But what I wanted to show you was this project. This is a project that we're just kind of restoring. He wanted me to give it to Clown Tune, and we did some stuff too. Checked all the capacitors. I think I changed the 1000s in there and stuff like that. And then I retuned the driver section. I think what happened was somebody converted it. See how it's an original Toshiba box? So I'm pretty sure this was a 1 drive and 4, and somebody made it a 2, and they put the 1446s in there. And they didn't tune it right, I think. I think that's the crux of what happened there. So I cleaned it up as good as I can, but I'm waiting for the case because, well, you'll see on that video the old beat-up case that it came in. It's getting powder coated, so that's going to be a cool project. But I just want to show you that how I have stuff. Like, I can't do anything because I'm waiting for the box from the powder coater. I'm waiting for the pill from the gatekeeper. You know, I can't. So that's why I started a new project now. With the green box, I still have to modify all 10 power supplies. And I was waiting for those as well. So I actually just got them. They're right there in that box. Right there. I got a whole box full of switching power supplies like these. Okay. So I now have to sit down at the bench and modify 10 of them. We're going to set them all at 16, 15, 8, 16, whatever we can, the highest we can get. And we're going to stick them in that beautiful green box right about there. I got to put the fans in, I got to put the meters and the switches and everything and its brother in there, and that'll be coming. So today we're going to work on this. Anybody happen to see that video the other day that BBI put out, where he just plugs in a box about this size behind him, and he puts a rubber band around the microphone, and it's doing 1,000 peak, and he talks for 20 minutes while that thing's keyed up in the background. He never says anything about it. I watched it twice. I'm pretty sure he didn't say what he was doing. I'm still trying to figure it out, but he's up to something. He's setting us up for something. But I don't even think the fan was on the thing. And it sat there for 20 minutes keyed up. Didn't blow up. So I don't know if he's found a new pill or if he's working with LD Moss or I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon. But he's kind of setting us up for the kill on that one. But anyway, let me set this camera back up and let's open this up and take a look at it. Test. You see? You hear the skip over there? This is channel 11. New Mexico's talking to... Were they talking? Not here, that's all I know. Talking to Mississippi or something, I don't know. This is my life. I get to sit here and listen to other people talk every day, and it never comes here. It's maddening. So here's his pills. We will not get those confused. And let's open this bad boy up and see what... I love this box. I'm not going to lie to you. I have the exact box. That's why I love it. Let me show you. Pretty sure this is the exact same case. My old original 711 belt. See, just to show you guys know. He's a sleeper, okay? We all know him for radios right now. He's been building boxes. He was building boxes before I knew how to solder. And that's no exaggeration. This is my original 711 box. It would still be running today if we didn't steal the Toshibas out of it. When Chris was making his 64 pill, we stole the Toshibas out of every box we owned. We had a 8 pill, I think, a 16 pill, and this 5 pill, another 5 pill, all from 711. That ran for 20, 30 years. That's how good his stuff was tuned and how great it ran and everything. But look at it. Same exact case. Love it. I put that dumb switch in there. Originally had one just like that. I blow up everything, you know. I blow up switches, lights, you know. But I got to keep this thing forever, man. It's got my original. It's called HV, A World Apart was his slogan. And it's high velocity. It used to be super bad high velocity. Super bad high velocity, Mr. 711 built. Yeah, the newer ones are a little different shaped. They're a little wider, I think. Very close. But I think it's just a little wider. They've changed over the years a little bit, you know. But still cool. Still dig it. Any hoops. Uh-oh, got a vacuum again. More dust.
I hate dust. Let's go.
Hopefully, for your sake, I'll edit that out. You won't have to listen to it. I put some, I don't know if you can see these in the camera. I bolted my power lugs right into the table. This is what you do, man. I got tired of bending over and hooking stuff up and, you know, unbolting stuff. I got sick of it. Got to make my life easier around this joint, man. I'm getting old. Which brings me to another point. I don't really want to be doing these repairs anymore. I don't want to do any more builds per order. I'm not sure what's going on here. I guess there were 2 holes and you plugged one. And then there's just another one. I don't know. But yeah, you know, I'm old and tired. My brother's older than me and tired. We are trying to build a new business. He's got 2 grandbabies living in the house. I've got a wife and 2 kids, and you know, we have church friends. We have church that we attend regularly. We have, there it is. We have you know, Chris has got 2, and then so we're just, and then we do this. We kind of got sucked into this. You know, we started making these videos just to show you guys what we're doing with our stuff. We just wanted to show you our mobiles and what we were running, and I thought it was insane that my brother, his very first build, for those of you who have not heard this story, his very first build. Well, let me just tell you another whole story. The only reason we started building boxes and working on boxes was because 711, when Toshiba's went away and they stopped making them, he's like, I'm out. I'm not building these boxes anymore. There's no good pills. He's a smart man, okay? Because everybody went through hell with these HGs, and it took HGs like 10 years to get good, okay? And people like Danny and BBI and these other guys, I don't even know how they survived through that, because they probably lost so much money and time trying to figure this stuff out. Anyway, Paul was smart. He's like, I'm getting out. I'm done. I'm not dealing with it. I'm gonna do radios. I'm gonna do my radios because I know how to do radios anyway. And that's when he stopped building and doing radios. And it was a straight 6. I always smell them. I could tell when people smoke. I love this box. I love everything about this box. I'm not going to lie to you. I love everything about it. This thing basically it's perfect. Can you guys see this? It's absolutely perfect. Just look at it. I'm not talking about how it looks. It's a little dirty, you know, it's just dusty. I mean, the build is absolutely perfect. There's only one thing I see that I don't understand. Well, I guess I do understand it. You know, these older boards, they're actually harder to solder on. It's like they're so thick, it's harder to get the heat balanced when you're soldering sometimes. And I'm looking at these pills, okay, in between where they're grounded. The grounds are not great. I don't know if you can see it, but they're raised above the board as if the gun didn't get hot enough to get it to absorb into the board, if that makes sense, for the heat to heat up the board. Okay, a mistake people make is they put the gun on the pill leg, and the solder starts to melt, so they figure it's hot enough. But what you have to do is try to get that gun to hit part of the board. It takes a little longer for the board to heat up than it does the leg, especially on these older boards. You gotta wait till the board is hot enough to absorb the flux in the solder. And I can see these right here. They're almost like sitting above the board. You're not going to be able to see it, but it doesn't matter. It worked. They're all grounded. This thing is not blown up. He just wants to put C's in there and give it a clown tune. This is a great box. Way overkill relay in there. Love it. Beautiful coils. Perfect. I love the power cables. Look, he even put like a wire in here and then soldered this whole thing to give it more bus. You know what I'm saying? And then so he can run it's just perfect. This box is absolutely perfectly built in my opinion. I love it. This capacitor over here, he added on to give it a delay. And he said it wasn't working, and I don't know why that wouldn't work, because that's really all you need to do. So I'll look into that a little bit. It should be working, but I almost don't want to touch this box. I'm going to be honest with you, but it's, I mean, really, you know, you're not going to really gain. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to have to try and zoom in on this. Now, the hope is that blown resistor right there is old. Somebody forgot to change it because none of these are warmed up. Okay. You guys see that? I'm not sure. I can't tell. But anyway, that's a blown 10 ohm, which is an indicator of a blown pill. Yeah, this box is awesome. My guess is it was probably an original Toshiba box, and whoever put these pills in wasn't the greatest solderer, but that's okay. You know, I mean, neither am I. Who am I? I'm just saying that's just why if you look at, they're not soldering great, but it doesn't matter. It was working, but at this point, it doesn't matter if that pill is blown or not. We're ripping them all out. We'll test them just to let him know. I don't particularly like these little blue 103s. I've seen them burn up, believe it or not. I don't know why, if they can't handle the RF or the voltage, or I don't know what's the deal with them, but they're working in here. None of them are smoked. But anyway, now this is a 6-pill, so 6 pills are a little different. You'll see how it has input splitter and an output combiner. When you do 6 pills, you have to do 3 2-pill sections, and you got to combine them together. When we're always doing 2 pills and 4 pills, you know, we're doing those at like 2 pill, like a 4 pill together. Then we combine a 4 pill to a 4 pill. But these are 3 individuals, so I don't know how much the tuning, you know, I honestly can't even remember what the tuning should be with C's on a straight six pill, because I don't think I've ever even done a straight six pill. I've done 2 driving sixes. Got one sitting right over there. I'm going to have to open it up and see what kind of tuning I did on the 2 pill sections. Anyway, but I think that's it for today. I'm going to, what time is it? Skip faded away. 7 o'clock. I worked all day. I've been up since 5. I worked all day. I just wanted to open this up and look at it. I absolutely love this box. It's beautiful. Looking forward to just ripping those out and putting in those C's, retuning it, and watching this thing rock and roll. Now, here's the thing. To me, I wouldn't even do this. I was saying before, and I think I cut myself off. Okay. The C's and the standards do about the same watts. I say about, because if you don't change your voltage, they're going to do the same watts. So in other words, if he's running this on 15 volts right now, let's say it's doing, I don't know, 600 bird watts. I'm going to put C's in here. He's going to hook up to his 15 volts. It's going to do about 600 watts. They basically work the same. If they're working, there's no point in changing them. The only way you're going to get a little more watts is if you up the voltage. Now, I haven't thoroughly tested the maximum, I know a lot of guys have, voltage that those C's will run comfortably. We're seeing that, we're finding out that the more volts we give them, you know, within reason, over, let's say, 13 volts, they actually run better and cooler and more efficiently, and they do more watts. So if we're going to put all C's in here and then he goes up to, say, 17, 18 volts, then he's going to gain watts. So I might actually call him. I mean, he already bought the pills, so he's probably going to want me to do it either way. But I basically have to brace him that this box isn't going to perform any different. It might actually run hotter. These C pills, when I put them in here, might run hotter at the same voltage than these do. There's nothing wrong with these standards. I mean, I run them in several of my boxes because, you know, we were running those first before the C's got kind of perfected, and we got them to work, and we just leave them in there. My 16 pill in the garage are all standards, and it does 2,400 bird watts. Peaks out at like, I don't even remember, 4,500 or something. I use it all the time. I run it on 15 volts. You know what I mean? So, no, not a lot of reason to do this. I'm going to call him for sure before I take the soldering gun to it. But if he just wants C's because he feels they'll last longer or whatever, or for whatever reason, you know. Now, for me to put the clown sticker and the clown light on there, I might have to take the bulldog out, which I really don't like doing that. I love this box. This guy's name should be on it forever. I guess you know what I'll do? I'll put it over here, and we'll put the light in his eye. No, I don't know. We'll figure something out, but I'm not taking this off. I can't. This is an awesome box, man. I love it. It's real heavy because it's got a lot of heatsink. I can see it. The heatsink comes right to the front, and it goes right to here. You can see the screw, right? A lot of heatsink. Plus, it was heavier back in the day, like actually, like a heavier metal. So they got weight to them, you know. A lot of heatsink. Man, I don't even want to touch this box. It's so cool. But no big deal to change the pills and retune it. But it just, the more you solder in here, the more you move stuff around, more splattered, more mess, you know, whatever. Right now, everything's perfect. All the wires are twisted around and stuff. I'm not going to do that because I don't have a wire to work with. So you basically unsolder it, and you just kind of give it a little twist and solder it back on there. And I hate messing with original stuff. There's nothing, it's never as good. But, and this one hasn't been messed with much. I think they just changed the pills. I don't even think they tried to retune it, to be honest with you. Maybe they did. What do we got on here? 360. Is that what this is? I'm gonna have to measure this stuff. 1000s, obviously. Can't see what's on the sides. What do we got on the back? Oh my gosh, I'm blind. Okay, let's see what we got here. 180s coming out. I don't know if that's right. Either 1.25 inches. 2 wraps on the outs. 3 on the ends. Okay, well, this is a cool box. We will be back. I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. I really don't. I want to, but I'm actually pretty tired. I love the relay. I love the coils. I love this box. I'm not going to lie to you. Have I said that already? Maybe I'll edit 3 of those out. I'm pretty tired. What do we got going on here with what's this all about? Oh, I see. They put tape on it because, I don't know if you guys can see this. Come on now, work with me. You see this? They put tape on this because they put this was probably an afterthought or something. They put the choke on there, which is good. I usually tape them up to the fan or something. But anyway, or put them way down by the switch. But they put the tape on it, which was a good idea because they didn't want this grounding out in here anywhere on the power bar or anything. But I might have to do something with that. I like to tie them down or glue them down or tie them up to the fan or whatever. I don't put them in the middle. I'll put them like on either end, you know, just so that this can't happen. But it's cool. Very cool box. I mean, the SOs even look. The SO 239s look good. How could this box be this? Well, this one look a little burnt. Let's see. Let me get a coax. This coax is about as old as my great grandmother, but so this could be wore out. But not bad. Not bad at all. How can they be in that good a shape? This is, I wonder how old this box is. I mean, it looks pretty old. I know I'm gonna start dating all my boxes. The professor tells me all the time, sign it and date it. I forget about 90% of the time. I don't know why. Wish this one had it. I'm keeping this box. You can't have it back. I'm in love with it. I don't know why. First of all, I love 6-bills. The only thing I love more than 6-bills is 2 driving 6s. They're not like new, but they're not bad. Reminds me, I ordered some like a month ago. Where they at? I think I only have like 2 left. Let's look at my 2x6 together. How about that? You guys want to do that? Let me swing this around. Oh my gosh. See what I mean about this stuff? It just keeps coming. Jeez. Just keeps coming. All over the joint. All right. One of my favorite boxes right here. 22 bought this on eBay many moons ago because he wanted the Toshibas out of it when he was building this 64 pill. And we did a video on this one. This is when I learned how to modify a board to fit HGs, because as some of you guys may know, the original Toshiba pills were slightly smaller than the HGs are. And so if you are converting a Toshiba box to HGs, you actually have to take the board out and drill out all the pill holes in the board. They would just literally won't fit. And 22 was teaching me how to do that. And we did a video on this box. Went through the whole thing, pulling the board out, drilling it out, the whole thing. And then we actually, I might have to go back and watch it, to be honest with you, because we tuned it together. And we taught you guys how to tune a 2x6 with HGs. Now, I don't remember, it's been so long. I don't remember if they're standard or they're probably standards. It would be my guess. What do we got in here? Oh, yeah, this is this thing is great. I love this thing too, man. Look at this contraption. What a Frankenstein. I love it. 2 Toshiba 2290s driving 6 standard HGs. All different values and stuff. We don't care. When it comes to our own stuff, you know, everybody says, oh, you got to change them all. We don't, okay? Look at you, see. I got two 73s, a 71, an 80, a 75, and a 65. I probably didn't even have a lot of 6 of them. I just had a couple this day and a couple that, stole a couple out of that box. But, see, so the tuning's going to be a little different on this. But not entirely. So, oh, I got 3 wraps on the output. Oh, man, I'm going to have to re-wrap all his. Oh, well, but they're inch and a half. Makes a difference. Might be okay. See, these are inch and a half outputs. His are inch and a quarter. These are 3 wraps. His are 2 wraps. Now we got, what do we got on the input? 3s. 3s on all the inputs. So we're okay there. What kind of tuning we got on the input? We got what is that? Oh, 150. Okay, so we got 150s going in. 330, 1000, 120s. What do we got coming out? Oh, I think I know what we did here. Let me get my eyes. What do we got here? Okay. Nice. I don't even know if the tuning's right on this. But, well, I'm going to tell you something. This box kills. It absolutely kills. It does like 1200 bird. Now, you guys have probably seen the videos. I run it in the garage all the time. It pegs my 1000-watt bird RMS meter in the corner. Thing's sick, man. There's something about it. I don't know what it is. I like my output tuning. I just kept adding capacitance. See how we had to add all these 103s? That keeps these things from oscillating. We didn't have horrendous problems with the standards oscillating, I don't think. I think our problems were with the C's. But they seem to have figured that problem out and corrected it. But this thing talks like an 8-pill. It's one of my favorite boxes. That thing's just stupid. It's a fun box. Audio. Those two 2290s driving these, nice combo. Anyway, we've goofed around long enough. It's about 100 on the output here. These equal about 100. So 150 in and 100 out. I think that's what I'm going to try in his box. 150 in, 100 out. And then I got to figure out the output. You know, what I have over here on the output. I don't see anything. How could I have nothing on the... You seeing this? Because usually you got to have something over here with the... Oh, I got the tuner. Hello. See this yellow wire is going right to this coil right here? I mean, we're learning together, okay? I haven't been in this thing in a long time. This tuner is my output tuning right here. That's probably about 65 puff or something, which is weird in itself. Should probably be around 100. I don't know. But anyway, so that goes right to the relay, which goes to this combiner. So yeah, that's my output tuning. I got to figure to measure all those, see what that is. And then I get, but it's, so the 6-pill section is very similar to his straight 6-pill. Anyway, I'll look at this some more. I'm still learning this. I'm still figuring this out. All I know is I want to duplicate this box because it rocks. I want to do it with C's and see if I can get it. This thing is just outrageous. So we'll get there. I gotta do what we gotta do. But anyway, I was saying earlier, and I never really finished, I don't really want to do any more repairs or orders. We're just old and tired, and we just want to be able to build what we want to build when we have time to build stuff, and then just put it up for sale. And if you guys want it, you can have it. I mean, the thing is, we don't even want to do much of it because we really want to get back to work on our mobiles. We got some crazy stuff. The clown wants to do some insane stuff. I don't know if he's got the energy, but you've heard him talking about it. He's got 2 64 pills now. And you may have noticed I've been testing some new pills or different pills. And we are almost 100% sure we're going to use those pills in both 64 pill boxes and run those boxes at 26 volts. We've been running the numbers, the math and stuff. I'm not even going to tell you what we're expecting to see out of these boxes in that red Suburban of his. You're just going to have to wait to see. But that's what we want to accomplish. But it takes a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of work. And we don't have a lot of any of those. So I'm trying to get away from the repairs and the box building for people because we can never get our own stuff done. So we want to, you know, and then if we have time here and there on our day off or whatever, we want to build a box, we'll build it and we'll play with it and have fun with it and put it up for sale. That's kind of what we need to, we've been trying to get to that point for a long time, but you just kind of get sucked into this stuff. You know, hey, can you fix this? Can you do that? Like this 6-pill here. You know, hey, can you fix my 6-pill? I mean, yeah, I can. You know what I mean? Why would I say no? Trying to help a guy out and get him 10-8, but we really shouldn't be. Not if we ever want to get 10.8 again. Both our vehicles are sitting in our driveways. We haven't. Mine has been sitting so long. The plates expired and the emissions expired. So now I got to take it to the shop and I got to have them tune it and get the light off and I got to get new plates and I got. It's like we have no enthusiasm, no drive to fix them up because we have no skip. And a little bit of skip we get, it's always the West Coast, same guys every day. If they come in and they don't even hear us anyway because they're talking to everybody else, and it's just maddening. So I don't know what we're going to do anyway. Enough babbling. I'm going to chill. Bump it on you later. I'm gone. Okay, my friends. I pulled out this burnt ohm quarter watt resistor. All right. If I get this camera to cooperate here. It was right here on the end. And I checked that pill and it was good. So all I could think is that somebody, you know, changed these pills at some point and forgot to change it. So we're going to test this box. I got it hooked up to the little power supply underneath. It's the little baby, I don't know, 80 amp or something. Got hooked on there. It's about 13 volts or something. 13.5 maybe. And oh my gosh, this camera. And we got it hooked to, all we're putting, excuse me, all we're putting in is this little baby 7-watt radio, 7 bird RMS watts. I got it on the peak right now with 1,000 watt slug in there. And we're not concerned about watts or anything like that right now. What we're doing is we're going to leave this all the same and we're going to test. The reason I'm not concerned about the watts is that right now is because when I put the C pills in there, we're going to use this for reference. But, I mean, I'm almost trying to talk the owner out of doing it at this point. I mean, but he already bought the pills. That's the issue. See, if this pill was bad, my conversation was, if this pill is bad, let's put all the C's in it. Because this box, in my opinion, isn't going to perform much different unless you volt it. So if he's running it on, say, 14 volts an hour, let's say 15, and you got 6 pills, and we switch them to C's, in my opinion, it's going to perform the same. And this is an awesome box, built great. Anyway, just trying to save money, but he already bought the pills, so we might as well put them in, I guess. Retune the box and clown it up, but so anyway, let's just key it up, see what it's doing. We got it on peak. It's gonna key it up. Hello, 11110. Not quite 300 peak. All right, that's just hitting it with 7 watts, so you know, this thing could take a 2 pill. Hello, 1111. About 280. Okay, just for reference. So now, I guess what we're going to do is, I'm going to call him again, just to make sure before we change it, let him know it's working. And then, if he wants to go ahead with it, we'll put the C's in and we'll see what it does. Over and out. All right, well, things change like the wind around here. That last test I did, turns out that 1 pill was bad. I tested it in the box, it showed it was good. I pulled it out and tested it, shows bad. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to show you guys, when you change pills like this, you know what's going to happen. You're going to have a buildup of solder, you know. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see what this situation here. It was so weird how these pills were in here. They were, it's like they just soldered to the tops of these mounds of solder instead of like flowing it, you know, getting it down to the board good and stuff. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm just showing you what I want to show you today is how you want to get most of this old solder out of here so we can get some new solder and some new flux in there and clean this up and get those pill legs to sit down flat on the board when we put the new pills in there. So let's see if I could set this up or something where I could show you guys. I can find something to put this on. We grab our handy dandy, high dollar, big investment solder sucker. I think they're under $2. Okay, it's just plastic tip. You just suck the solder out. I know a lot of you guys have nicer ones, and there are much nicer ones, but I'm cheap. So what we do is we just heat up this here big ball of solder. Okay, it's just a big clump, and if it like gives you a hard time with, see how it's like not wanting to melt because there's very little flux in it, so add a little flux, okay, and just suck that bad boy out of there, okay, as much as you can. The more of that junk we can get out of there, the better. Okay, heat it up a little more. Yeah, see, it's like there's a chunk of something in there. See, what the heck? That's like a pill leg. Wait a minute. Oh, wow, there's like a broken pill leg in there. See that? I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay. It's weird. So yeah, we want to get all that junk out of there so that the pill, no wonder they couldn't get the pills down flat. All right. That's all. Just get that as flat as possible and then smooth it out, you know. So now when we put the new pill legs in there, we can bend them down, get them flat to the board, get some new fresh solder on there with some flux, and get those pills soldered real good to the board, grounded real good. Okay. Now, so because we took the time to suck as much solder out of there as we could and get everything as flat as possible, now it's almost like when we're building a new box, we have a lot of surface to get these. See, we can bend those down. We can get these down, and these legs, you know, we can bend them down into place there, and then the ones that were in here, they literally they like weren't even bent down. They were just like soldered to each other. I'm surprised this thing worked. It's pretty crazy. I mean, basically the ground was like it was on each end, and then they were like hooked together. You know, I don't know what that was. And then the other weird thing was, there were pill strips, several, not pill strips, pieces of pill legs, almost as if somebody cut the old pills out at some point or something. It was very weird. I've never seen. I don't know how they. Because as I was sucking the solder out, you can see. I was showing the little pieces in the video. It was really weird. I've never seen anything like that, where there were pieces of the pill legs. I don't know how could you get in there to cut them out. I mean, that's all I could think of. I don't know how they. See how nice and flat. I don't know if you can see in the video how nice and flat these are sitting on the. So now when I set my soldering gun in there, I hold it on there and it heats up the board. And then the solder, you know, we want to make sure it's grounded good to the board. So you don't want to just heat up the pill legs. You want to heat up the board and make sure the pill legs are soldered nicely to the board. These are your grounds on the sides here. So it's very important. But see, if you don't take the time to suck all that solder out and stuff, you're not going to be able to flatten those down like when you're building on a new box, you know. Can you guys see anything? There's the radio. Hello. We got a 1,000-watt slugger in there, so you're not going to see diddly on that. Let's put this thing on peak. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. You can barely see the meter moving. Should I zoom this in a little bit or something? Hello. Hello. 1,000-watt slug, so that's 200, 100. So is that 20, 40, 60, 100? Hello. Showing like 25 peak watts. What do you want for a turd? Hello. Oh, mommy. What? Wait a minute. That's a 1,000-watt slug. It literally slammed. It is peak though. Hello. Oh man. Let's put it on RMS just for. What do I got to do? This one? Hello. Why is that relay unkeying? Let me see what's happening. Hello. Hello. I don't understand my meter here. Check one, check one. Hello. Hello. Okay, that makes more sense. Now before it was doing 280 in this setting. Hello. So, oh my gosh, they're ice cold. Pills are ice cold. Sorry. I was checking the pills. They're ice cold, which means tuning's good. I like that. Hello. She's got a lot of audio. She's buzzing. So, you went from 280 to, what is that? Hello. 5 something on peak. With 7 watts going into it. I liking what I'm seeing. Running ice cold. Because we you know, the tuning isn't a whole lot difference between the standards and the C's. So we shut that off and we're going to get a little 2-pill. We're going to have some fun. Check one. Okay, hooked up that 2-pill. I have them both on the same power supply, so I don't think it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna have enough juice to run this stuff, but let's check out the 2-pill. See what kind of watch she's gonna do. Hello. Or is that a 1 pill? Oh, it's a 1 pill. Oh, that's a baby stupid 1 pill. Hello, it ain't even showing nothing on there. Shoot, that ain't no fun. Hello. Hello. Put this thing on peak or something. Check 1. Hello. 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 Sorry guys, you can't see what I'm doing here. I'm trying different things here. Alright. Let's try this 1 pill. Hello. 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 Thing ain't doing diddly. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. How's that relay wigging out? Hello. What the heck is that relay doing? Walking on the moon. Check 1. Check 1. Oh, it's the power supply. Okay, let me show you what's going on here. Where's my volts? See this? Watch this. Hello. Hello. I'm going to blow a pill. Houston, we got some kind of a problem. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to try something here, folks. I'm going to bust. I got to go. I've been wanting to, how should I say, thoroughly test the C-pills. I happen to have a power supply over there I built a couple weeks ago or last week. Right now it's set to, I don't know, it's like 25 volts or something. I'm gonna have to turn it down as low as it'll go, about 20 volts. And I say we put this on the 20 volts, and then we run this to 1 pill on the other power supply. But I got to take that thing all apart and turn them all down inside, and I do want to fine tune this thing before I go messing with that. So I'm going to bust out some tuning tubes and do a little tuning on this thing. Make sure it's tuned as good as we can get it. But I can't even run that into it. But I don't need it to do the tuning. So let me solder on some tuning tubes, and we'll go from there. Okay, what I have done is I've pulled these two capacitors off of the output. This is about a 150 and this is about a 15. So I don't care for these. They tend to they can't handle the bolts. They heat up and they fluctuate, and I've seen too many of them burn up. So that was going by either way. So we put the tuning tube of love on here just to see if we can get more watts. Get a little more wattage in our cottage. So now I got rid of that 1 pill, and we have just the radio, 7-watt radio going into it, and we are going to see what it does. Hello. Hello. Stinking power supply. What kind of watts is this thing doing? Why can't it? Alright, we're going to turn off peak. We can use RF. Turn this radio all the way up. Let's see that. That's all the way up. Audio's all the way up. Good grief. I need more. I need more power. I'm gonna have to use peak just so I can see what it's doing. Hello. Not that one. Hello. Hello. Stinking power supply. You can't handle this thing. That's unbelievable. 6 pills. What's a guy supposed to do? I gotta build myself another power supply around here all of a sudden. Dang it. Hello. God darn it. This thing must be stroking. My little 80 amp power supply won't even play with this thing, man. What the heck? What's the guy supposed to... Now what? I gotta go build a power supply? Is that what you're telling me? I'm gonna have to put it on the other power supply. I'll be back in about 7 hours. Welcome back, my friends. Not only is it several hours later, it's the next day. So I end up having to build another power supply. Of course, I had to wire it all up. You know, do my thing. I had to mod the switchers. So I had to mod each one, test them, solder on all the wires, blah, blah, blah. So now we've got 15, 16 volts now. 16 volts with about, this is on 110, so we'll call this about 150, good 150 amps now. Got a little better connection. My connection wasn't great. I use these lugs on my bench. I don't know if you can see them from there. I put these in a couple weeks ago, hooked to the power supply under the bench. So I use these lugs, and it's making the power supplies go on. The fans are on. So it's powering the power supplies and the box. You know what I'm saying? Because they're hooked together. It's hooked underneath. Anyway, we got 16 volts, 150 amps now. Now maybe we can actually test this box and see if it's going to work. I was trying to tune it, but I didn't have enough juice to run it. So let's see what happens. We on the dummy load, 1000 watt slug. Hello. We got nothing. What did I forget to hook up? Radio's all the way up. Let me check the radio. Put in a 50 watt slug. Hello? Oh, okay. Something wrong with my meter. Hello? Hello? What did I do? Hook something up backwards or something? Oh. Oh, I didn't hook up the radio. Cool. See, we wonder why we blow up radios. There's no coax in it. Alright, that's cool. Sure, why not? Yep. 711's cringing. Hello. We got wattage in our cottage. Hello. It didn't blow up. We're doing about 40 peak. Okay, let's put a 1000 watt slug. Hello, hello. 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 You guys see everything over there, I hope? It's kind of far away, but everything's kind of far. Maybe I can zoom in when I edit it or something, but see if we can tune this a little bit. I can't really dead key it because the radio's all the way up. I'm not putting a driver into it. So I have to do it on audio, which I don't like to do, but more than one way to, what do they call it? Skin a cat. Hello. 480. Let's see what happens. Hello, it wants more capacitance, which makes sense because it had about 170 on there before, 165. This is probably only probably at about 65 right there. Hello, went down. Hello, and up. Hello, and down. Okay. Hello, likes it right there. That's the spot, I guess. Let's check I forgot to even check our volts. See if our juice is holding up now. Where is it? Hello, what a difference, huh? Hello, unbelievable. These are the best, man. I love them. Look at these little things. You just plug them in and run a 6-pill. Come on. You can't beat that with a stick. Not even flinching. Unbelievable. I'm trying not to carry the camera around anymore. I can't stand the movement, but it's hard to get you to see everything. That's why I would do it. You know, I move up to the meter or whatever, but now we got the power we need. I might have to go underneath and disconnect those power supplies because they're blowing on me. It's so weird. It's powering the power supplies. The lights are on. It's actually turning them on. That's so weird. I think we're going to have to measure this, see where we're at, and I think I'm going to have to do some input tuning too. I don't know what's on here. I have to take that up and measure it. So I'll be back. I'm gonna measure this. I'm gonna check the input tuning, and then we'll go from there. You know, I have to remember we're only hitting this with 7 watts, so at some point I'm gonna have to get the 1-pill back in line and see what this bad boy is doing. But we'll get it tuned first, and then maybe we'll go to. I don't think I'm gonna hook the other power supply, and I worked on that last night too, and I couldn't get in there to turn it down, and it's at like 25.3, so I don't want to blow all these pills up, so we're not gonna be able to do that test. I wanted to run this thing on like 20 volts, but no can do. Right now we're on 16, so that's pretty cool. I like how they're all even. That's good. Okay, I'm going to shut this down, check some capacitance, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I just had to unplug the power supply. I disconnected this from the output. Okay, I want to measure this. Going to measure. Now this isn't going to be 100% accurate, but it gets you close. Come on. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's about 50. Which doesn't make any sense at all. It's not enough. But you never know. It's a 6-pill. It's different. Not what we're used to working with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this capacitor off and measure it. See what we got on there. Okay. Just to find out what it is, all you do is pull one end off. Okay. Stick one end on there and one end on the other side. call it 170 on the input. So we're looking at about 170 on the input and only about 50 on the output. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this back in the output. I think I was talking to Golden Boy yesterday on the phone. We were talking about how all the parts change on you all the time. Even the solder changed. I get the same solder all the time. Something went wrong with the flux. It works for one solder, and then when you go back to work with it again, it will not flow. You have to add more solder. Everything changes. Every time you order something, it's different. It's absolutely maddening. The Chinamen keep changing crap, making it cheaper on us. It's just driving me nuts. What I did was I put this tuner back on here because it was working, and I took the capacitance off the input, and the reason I did that was because I want to see if it goes up or down. Does that make sense? Hello? It went way down. See that? Oh, wait a minute. Let's put the meter on the same way we had it before. Hello? Yeah, it went down. So, less capacitance, less wattage in my cottage. I guess I'm going to have to get another tuning tube. I'll be back. Okay. Here's where we're at. I put a 100 on the output. And I took the like 170, 165 off the input, and I put this tuner on it. I don't know if you guys can see the meter back there. Hello. Now I'm tuning the input. Hello. It's very sensitive. Hello. Hello. Not much change there. Hello. Went down a hair. Gonna go back in just a hair. Hello. Okay. Volts are holding up perfectly. Now, since we're messing with input, let's check our reflect. So I'm going to, I don't know if you guys see me over here. Take out this 1000, put in a 50 watt, backward, back to the radio. Since we're messing with input tune, let's see what the reflect is. Now I got this on peak, okay? It's a 50 watt slug. Hello, 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 hello. Zero. Zero reflective power. On peak. Nobody ever checks on peak. I'm just doing that because this is a new meter and I don't even know if it works on RMS. I'm still messing with it. I think it does. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Zero reflect. Okay. That's what we want to see. They kind of work hand in hand. I mean, if you're getting the most watts out, usually you have the best reflect. Hello. Hello. Yeah. According to this meter, we're doing like 80 watts. Okay, no. There's something, I haven't figured this meter out yet. I don't know what it's doing. Hello. 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 It just doesn't. I got to adjust it or something. I've messed with the adjustments on it, so I think I messed it up. I'm using it for reference right now. I could tell that it's hello. Okay. All we're doing is using it for reference. We know we have zero reflect, and we know that we went from like 280 to like just about 600 watts. So we got more watts out of it. We tuned it. Eventually I'm going to have to run outside and grab the other meter because this one is something wrong with it. It's just a reference meter. I'm going to have to figure out how to, I'm going to have to calibrate it to my other meter. I just don't know how to do all those little adjustments on the back. It's kind of a pain. But the way this thing's buzzing and everything, I think we're going to be close. So I'm going to take this off and measure this and put some close capacitance on the input on there, close to this. And then I'm going to retune the output. I'll be back. Okay. I measured this, came out to about 80. And I pulled the capacitor off that was on the input just to check it outside the box. Because when you have it hooked up, it does change it a little bit. Yeah, that's showing 160, 156. Okay. So I think it needed a little less. So I'm going to put 100 on there. And I think we're going to end up probably about 150 on the out. But we're going to put 100 on the input, and we're going to put the tuner back on the output because I have 100 on there now. They don't usually end up being the same, so we know that's off. It's probably going to be 100 and 150 would be my guess. So let me get 100 for the input, and we go from there. I guess I'll just leave the camera going because I could edit it up. I like these capacitors. They're 1,000 volt. So they seem to work pretty good. Real heavy duty legs on them. We could use these for other things. For some reason this capacitor he has on there is doing nothing, and I'm not really sure why. It's a 25 volt. It should be working pretty good for a delay, but it's not working. It's not soldered on real good. Maybe that's the issue. I don't know. Let's put some new solder on there. Let me turn the power off to the power supply. Hold on a second. What are you doing over there? We got a visitor. What are you doing, little baby boy? What? Baby? What are you doing? Checking stuff out? Yeah, probably a mouse in there or something. No, I don't have mice, but he's after something. I've moved it out. We've looked under there. I don't know what his obsession is. He thinks there's something in there. We've tried to find a ball in there. There's nothing under there. I moved all the stuff off the bottom shelf. I slid the shelf all the way out. Oh, dear God. He proved me wrong again. No, that's new. He found a ball. You're killing me. You're crazy. You're crazy. What'd you find there? You got a ball? I know you want to play. But I'm doing something over here right now. Maybe in a little while, okay? I'm sorry. I gotta fix this box. In a little while, okay? Okay. Let's try it again. Remember, just hitting it with the radio. Hello. My wattage went down in my cottage. Hello. Does she need more capacitance? Hello. Oh, she don't like that. Maybe it needs less on the output. Hello. Hello. Too much. Hello. Hello. How's she running? Warm, not hot. No fans, and she's still running good. Yeah, I think it's going to be about a 150 on the out. Hello. That's it right there. Okay. Let's measure this. Switch does nothing. There's still power in this box, just so you know. Okay. We take this off. Okay. We measure. Yep. 55. He's a 150 there, 100 there. I think that's going to be the magic ticket. That's what I'm going with. Dang it, I wasted another good 100. Not really wasted. But, you know, this is where you be careful because I'm being lazy right now and I'm not disconnecting the power supply. But we're nowhere near the power right now, but still. Take this baby off. See, that's a 100. Put that 100 back in the drawer. Take a 150, a nice brand new 150. Check it, make sure it's good. You never know, because this one's going on to stay. $159 according to this meter. Okay. Make sure that's soldered on there real good. So she's going to stay on there. Don't cut this too short or I'm going to be aggravated. Bend this out of my way so I can get in there and bend this somehow. Like I said, there's, you know, not a ton of difference between standards and C's for tuning. So that's why we don't have to mess with everything. The coils, the output. We're just messing with the final tuning on this. As long as the SWR is low and she's doing the watch she's supposed to do, done. Because I gotta mess with the fan still. I gotta put the clown nose and light on there, and he wants a receiver amp. I might have to put that switch right in the Bulldog's forehead or something. I don't know. Now, we got 100 and 150. No more tuning tube. Let's see how it works. I didn't even notice. Is the delay working? Hello. Yep, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I mean, it's the max we've seen on our meter. Is what I'm trying to say, okay? without the tuning tube. No, that delay's not working. I don't get it. Okay. Once again, let's put the 50 watt slugger in there, just to check our reflect, make sure our input's good. 50 watt pointing toward the radio. Hello, 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 hello. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's what we like to see. 1000 out. Hello. Beautiful. Okay. You know, I just realized something, because I'm still trying to figure this meter out. This meter actually has a power switch. Turn it on and off. That might be RMS. Is that possible? And then, like, that turns it on. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's brand new. And then, hello. And then you switch it up. And that's peak. That could very well be. That's. Could that be RMS watts? Because if no, it can't be. No. I'm just hitting it with a radio. It's impossible. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I apologize. I don't know how to work this meter. That's the bottom line. Let's pull this off. Again, I'm just using it for reference, you know. I'll get the other meter in here and we'll get a real test on her. La 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 la. Gotta love the tuning tubes of love, don't you? I do. What would we do without them? What's next? I guess I gotta go get the real meter, huh? Because we don't have a clue. All right, I'll do that. Your guess is as good as mine. 1000 watt. Hello. Yeah, she's doing 200 with the radio into it. Just the radio. Hello. 180 birds. Is that good? I don't know. How about peak? Hello. Ah. So that's a good reference. That's exactly what the other meter was showing. That's good. Okay, well, at least we know the meter was actually on peak. Let's check our reflect just to be safe on RMS. Just to make sure. 50 watt going back. Hello. Oh, yeah. I mean, nothing. That's awesome. That's beautiful. So 180 with 7 going in. Let's check our radio. 50 watt slug. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. 12 bird watts. Since when does this radio do 12 bird watts? Since I put the D104 on it, it's pushing it harder maybe? It could be. Makes a difference. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we have no choice. We got to hook up the 1 pill, don't we? We got to see if this thing's doing some gigawatts. Okay. I'll be back. Now we'll really start to put these 2 little server power supplies to the test, right? Now we're going to run a 1 pill into the 6 pill, all on these 2 little server power supplies at 16 volts. I love it. I don't know if I can get all this. I mean, you're not going to be able to, you can see it all, but Probably can't see the meters very good and stuff. But anyway, I got this at 12 o'clock just to start off. Got the 1000-watt slug in there. Let's put it on peak just so we can actually see some watts. Because, hello, not going to be able to see much. Hello. Okay, that's 1000-watt slug on peak. 200, 100. So that one pill right now, hello, swinging up to exactly 100 peak watts. Let's see what happens. Hello. My light's flaking out. Why is my light flaking out? Hello. It's actually flaking out my lights. How much juice does this 6-pill take? Cotton pickings. Let's check out the. You guys see that okay? Hello. Holding up. The cotton picker's holding up, man. These things are awesome. I love them. Thanks again to Bibby for taking the time to show us how to mod them and introduce us to them. And I can't thank him enough for these. They pretty much changed my life. The thing's pegging 1,000 in the corner. Are you seeing this? Let's see how many RMS she's doing. I mean, and that's with the one pill going into it at half. Halfway up. 100 watts going into it. Let me zoom in on the meter a little bit and let's put it on RMS. Hello. Holy smokes. Cotton picker swinging up to 380 with a one pill into it. Hello. I know one thing, he's going to have fun with this cotton picker. She's buzzing like crazy. Got audio with that one pill into it. This D104, and oh my gosh, I should turn this audio down. Turn the audio down a little bit because it's kind of crazy. Well, what we want to see, we back this out so you can see what I'm doing. We want to see this all the way up. Turn this off. Turn this all the way up. Let's see what it's doing on peak. Hello, 200. 200 peaks. Hello. Hello. I gotta turn my audio back. This thing ain't. Hello. It ain't holding without the audio. Hello. Okay. Almost 100 RMS. Hello. And about 220 peak. Okay. So I don't know why that thing's working so good today. Maybe it's the juice. I don't know. I'm going to have to put a fan on this thing here or something. Hello. Oh, man. We blew a circuit somewhere. I popped the circuit. Oh, cripe. Turn everything off. Save my juice. I mean, I've seen enough. This cotton picker, this thing is killing. It's absolutely killing. What circuit did I pop? This one? Oh gosh, what did I do? Okay, unplug that. I'll be back. I gotta go check my circuit breaker. Okay, I freaked out, man. I thought I did some damage around here, but what it was is these switching power supplies. I think it's that crowbar protection. Oh man, they actually got hot. I've never gotten these hot before. This 6-pill is stroking. Oh gosh, I think I'm just gonna have to take it out into the garage at this point. It's not. I can't run it in here. They kick off. Why isn't that one on? And so what you have to do is kill the power to them and just let them reset. And I thought I had popped the circuit in the house, you know. But I can't. This thing it's just stroking. I don't know. I'm done. I mean, you can't make it work any better than that. It's got zero reflect. it's cranking. It was doing, with a 1 pill into it at 100 watts going in, it was doing, what was it? Almost 400, I think. Let's check it again. I mean, I think we can get away with running it at halfway. Let's see if both these go back on. Maybe I damaged one of them. I don't know. This one doesn't seem to be going on. That's not good. I mean, they're actually warm. Why won't those little fans kick on and cool them off? Let's see if it'll run the 6 pill by itself. Hello? 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 I mean, sometimes those lights go out. Hello? Hello? It's holding up. Could one actually run? Could one actually run the 6 pill? No, it's impossible. Could it? I don't know if it's one or two. Guess I can test it. I got them both on. I got it at 12 o'clock. Hello. Almost 400 with, hello, 20, 40, 60, about 60 RMS going in. Hello, about 50. And with 50 watts going in. Hello, yeah, almost 400 going out. Peak is outrageous. There's the 1 pill. Hello, 100 peak. Hello. It's got to be running on 1. Darn it. One of them died on me. I've never seen that before. This thing's got to go out in the garage. I'm killing everything down here. We've done all we can do in here. Daggone it. I'd say she's working. And resilient, too. With all the finagling that's been going on here, you'd think you'd pop a pill or something. But she's holding up real good, so that's good. I like to run it through the ringer, you know. But I think I'm going to work on them, just do the fan and the clown light and stuff. Maybe even put the switch in the receiver amp in here. And then we'll go take this thing out in the garage. That'll be our final part of this video. So we'll finish everything up in here, and then we'll take it out to the garage, and that'll be our final video. Okay, bump it on you later. All right, my friends. This should be the last segment for this video. I got, this is a, well, it's a 2-drive and 4, but I'm running it way down, like a 2 pill. Maybe even like maybe a 3 pill. So we're hitting this a little hard, but this is the straight 6. We got the fan mounted proper. Had to lower the coil in there, move some stuff around. All right, and she works good. No problemos. And plugged these extra holes. Screwed it on there nice. Put a new grill, new fan on there. We got a little clown sticker, clown nose. This is the. I got a little bit of delay out of it. He had a 1000 on there. I added 220 to that, and it's just got a little bit, so it's perfect. Not too crazy, just when you let off the key. So it's got a little delay, and this is his preamp. So you want to hear the preamp. Okay, let's switch. Off. Working great. No worries there. So we got a preamp, we got a little delay. You know, my 1 pill isn't hitting hard enough, so I had to go with this. I don't have a 3 pill right now, unless I wanted to take the time to build it, but I'm not going to do that. So we got everything on the 800 amp power supply. Okay. Just both those boxes running on the 800s at 15.5 volts. Okay. I'm going to show you what the 3-pill's doing. Okay, just the 3-pill by itself. See what she's doing. I got a 1000 watt slug in there as always. Hello. That's RMS. Hello. That is exactly 200 watts. Hello. Maybe 220. All right. That's about the most you want to put into it, okay? 200 watts, right? So it's like putting a 2-pill into it or something, or a high-powered radio. I mean, it doesn't do, you know, these C-pills like drive, so it doesn't do squat without that drive in there. I'll show you real quick. But let's just throw the 6-pill on. Okay, so that's like a 2 drive and 6. This is a 1000 watt slug. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Hello, 800 bird watts. Yeah. Hello on the band. I want to know if I got any Mother Nature. Hello, hit 900. That's with 200 in, 900 out. RMS. I can't even turn it to peak off to put a 5000 watt slug in there. Now watch the dramatic difference. I mean, this thing is working great, but these pills, they like drive. They need some push. So watch the difference when I just run the radio, turn the driver off. Check this out. The thing's like a duck. It's like a duck pond. Hello. That thing does nothing. The driver does more. Hello. It's like 80 watts. These C-pills need drive, my friend, so you're gonna have to hit it with 200 watts, basically. 150 to 200 bird. Now let me throw a 5000 watt slug in here and let's check out peak. Of course, I left the 5000 watt slug in the basement, so we're gonna use a 10,000 because I'm too lazy to go out. Okay, sick of running back and forth and up and down. I need doubles of everything. You know what I'm talking about? Sick of it. I'm tired of this box. I want to ship it home. Been working on it all weekend. What are we checking now? Peak everything, okay? So let's check the driver on peak, okay? This is a 10,000 watt slug. You saw it, okay? So that means we're looking at the bottom scale. Tune in there. Focus. What am I trying to say? What's at 10,000, 8,000, 6,000, 4,000, 2,000, 1,000 right there. 2,000, 1,000 watts right there. So we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. No, it's 200. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000. These are each 200 a square per line because I got a 10,000 watt slug in there. So let me turn my little clown nose on so we know we're on peak. This is just a driver. Hello. That driver's out of its mind too. No wonder this thing's working like it is. The driver's peaking 1,000 watts. Hello. You seeing that? All right. So I mean, it's just gonna depend on your equipment, okay? So far we're hitting it with 200 RMS and 1,000 peak, okay? Which is probably explaining why this box is humping like it is. All right, and we have no shortage of amps because we're running this cotton picker on 800 amps. We ain't got no juice problem out here. All right, I didn't change a thing. All we did was I put a 10,000 watt slug in. Hello, my Lord in heaven, if I wasn't seeing this with my own 2 eyes. The thing's doing over 2,000 peak. All right, we're on peak. I got a 10,000 watt slug. Let's take a look at it together again. 10,000 watt slug, 10 kW. All right, so that means we're looking at the bottom numbers: 1,000, 10,000. Actually, 10, we take a zero off. 10,000, 8,000, 6,000, 4,000, 2,000, 1,000. Check this out. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, hello. 2,200 watts. Yeah, she's going home. Have fun with her. I mean, it ain't even hot. It's not even hot. How's this driver running? That's ice cold. So this is warm. That's ice cold because I got, you know, we're just tickling that thing at halfway. So yeah, there you go. Have fun with it. Thing's outrageous. Let's have some fun. Let's turn the dial a lot down on the driver and make more swing or something. I don't know. Like, let's say you're gonna hit it with a high-powered radio or a 1 pillar or 2 pillar, something. See what it does. Hello. What? What kind of swing is this thing showing? Oh, okay, it's malfunctioning. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, hello. Yeah, it's still swinging up to 2,000. I don't know why it was jerking like that. Oh, this thing's outrageous. Let's check RMS. It just can't be. This thing's outrageous. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2. Almost 1,000. That's 1,000 RMS right there. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, hello. About 900. 800, 900. I'm sending her home. You can't do any better than that. Thing is absolutely, I put less drive. Let's see what the drive is. You guys are gonna wanna know, but I don't know if it's gonna show on this 10,000 watt slug. Okay, just the driver, because I turned it down to like 10, 11 o'clock. Hello. What is that? Those are 1,000, 80, 60, 40, 20. Hello. 400. Oh, about 400. Let's put the 1,000 watt slug in and see. No, it ain't that much. I'm losing my mind. Take that 1,000 out. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I've been working on this for all weekend and I'm sick of it and I want to be done. And there's a 1,000 watt slug. That's just the driver on RMS, no peak. Let's see what it's doing. Hello. Yeah, 200. That makes sense. Those lines were 100 each before, so that makes more sense. Okay, so it's 200 bird watts. Hello. Maybe I hear more. I mean, that variable didn't turn it down much, did it? Let's turn that down a little more. I don't know. Let's see if we get this thing down to like 150 or something. Hello. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello. That's about 175 or something. Let's see what this cotton figure does with about $1.75 into her. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello. Yeah, about 600, 700 RMS. I mean, if I put this on peak right now, it's just gone. It's just slammed. Hello, slamma jamma, swing. She got a lot of swing. You're gonna have some fun with this box, my friend. That's all I know. Absolutely awesome. I'm digging it. She's working perfect. She's running lukewarm, which is what you want. You run on the swing side like that, she'll run lukewarm. Good luck juicing her up. I got 800 big ones, so that's why she's just going. But Lord have mercy. Under 200 watts in it, and the cotton pick is doing, what was it, 700? Hello, 700, yep, 700 birds. Wow. Okay, I'm shipping this one home. I got to move on to the next project. I'm gone now.